Calgary Stampeders have a secret weapon. Nah, it's not the Bleacher creature.
We'll be in Toronto, you just wait! Won't be this cold!
Not the flagpole guy either.
Oh, big game! You know it!
No, it's something a little more serious. Shall we say magical? It's superstition. George Hopkins, he's been the Stampeders' equipment manager for almost 20 years. The head coach knows the players' strengths and weaknesses on the field, but Hopkins is the expert when it comes to the little quirky superstitions that are part of so many players' routines.
Okay, you run behind us. Thinking we're going to block, and just peel back the other way. Remember?
I think so.
Bob.
One of the team's most infamous superstition routines happens the day before the game. It's called Fat Man Football, involving a very select group of players.
Go!
You have to be an offensive lineman and over 255 to play. So we have some problems with Louis Cafazo once in a while, but he's got his weight in line.
I think it keeps them loose. I don't think that, you know, what they're going through out there as far as the plays that they run on Fat Man Football has nothing to do with our game. But I think mentally it prepares them, sure, because they're looser, they're more into the game, they're a little bit more in tune with what the other guys are doing. It sure doesn't hurt any.
There is Fat Man Football the day before for Rocco Romano, but on game day it's his own ritual.
Basically, right after they sing the O Canada, I just do the sign of the cross and touch the field. That's just basically something I've started ever since I've been in the CFL. I usually have a prayer before the game, and then that's just something to close it off just before we start the game.
Consistency, and not silliness, is the root of all these rituals and superstitions. A more consistent a player or team is, the fewer mistakes the individual or club will commit. And in the CFL, where there is a parity of talent, it is the team that makes the fewest mistakes that usually wins. On the Stampeders, few players are more consistent than wide receiver Carl Bland.
I like to arrive here early. I like to come in and get into a whirlpool and contrast, loosen up my muscles, go heat to cold for about 30 minutes. And then I like to go out on the field and run for about 10, 20 minutes, just to loosen up my legs. From there, I like to just come in and take about 40 minutes and just stretch real slow. That gets me ready to go for the game.
It's an old expression, but he's a pro's pro. He knows exactly what he has to do. He prides himself on running his routes very precisely, knowing when to turn, and it's all preparation. And I think that he's just extended that to the 4-hour time period before the game, where the preparation period takes him that long, but it's definitely paid off for Carl.
The Stampeder with the most unique habit is defensive lineman Ken Warnock, the self-styled Dr. Feelgood.
He's definitely his own individual, and he marches maybe not to his own drum, but maybe his own symphony.
All right, here's the drill. Before each season, Warnock asks Hopkins to find him a T-shirt that's a little more worn than the brand new ones that everyone else receives.
He'll tell you that it's because he's got a nice non-constrictive shirt.
I like to wear a longer shirt than a lot of guys do. I don't like to have bare arms. It bothers me, the jersey rubbing, so it's more just a functional thing.
I think that's a load of crap. I think it's just something that he likes to be, that little bit of a rebel, a little bit different, and that's probably as good a place as any to start. But at least he lets me wash it, so I mean, it could be worse.
Not that Hopkins doesn't have his own superstitions. He shined the team's helmets the day before the Stampeders lost to Edmonton on Labor Day. Since then, he has left the chapeau shining to his assistant, Phil Tufnell.
Why we do it, I don't know, but it works. As long as it works, the bottom line here is you want to win, so you do whatever you have to do to make sure that you win.